Hey everybody, this is Ian. I'm here with some NextFest demos. I'm going to try out a few different things. Not going to spend too much time in each, just because I want to get kind of a sampling. First thing that caught my eye was Object Impermanence. Um, I assume it's kind of a puzzle game. I think a lot of people have probably seen it. Um, yeah, I'm just diving right in here. There's a gimmick, but we'll get to it when we get to it. Oh, hey, you're up. Please back up a little. I'm trying to set up the communications equipment. Oh, weird. Shift makes me slow down, not speed up. Hey, you're awake. The ship is wrecked. There's no way we're getting it airborne in this state. You have to go and find some way to get us home. Mikey got hurt pretty bad. Blah, blah, blah. You'll have to go on your own. Mikey says nothing. Okay. Yeah, I fast start here, but I kind of wanted to just, like, get right into the gimmick. Hopefully it does it soon, because I saw some short clips of this game, and the premise is really, really neat. And I don't necessarily want to just give it away if you have it already in any way figured out what it does. That looks like a door. If it looks like a door and quacks like a door, then it's probably... Oh, I hope that's a zone transition. Okay. Oh, it's making a... Huh. Hold that thought. So, it only provided power for a moment, which creates a thing. As soon as I stop seeing it, it's gone. So, if I stop seeing it earlier, does that matter? I don't know. Woo! Oh, no, okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, well that's gonna require... I feel bad. Am I just leaving you in there? There's like a creature. It's not like a battery, it's like a creature, and I'm just gonna... Okay, I can't jump. But also it stops existing when I don't look, so maybe it's fine. I can just abandon it willy-nilly, and it's fine. Don't think about the creature. But, okay. Oh, this one, I want to say he looks a little angrier than the other one did. Maybe it's the same little dude, and he recognizes that I'm abandoning him every time. Well, what does that do? He's still there. Okay, so he doesn't stop existing. He just stops working. If I get another one, is he gone? He is. I assumed I needed to put one there, one here. Maybe not. Okay. See ya, guy. Oh, that's him. And he's coming out of the ball. And he's crying. Or maybe the paint's just running. Yeah, I think that's just like a cut in the texture. Okay, maybe he's not crying. Maybe we're not torturing the power battery animal. Okay. Yeah, there we go. And there we go. Boop. And boop. Okay. I haven't tried walking off, I don't know. Maybe there's an invisible wall, maybe not. Wait. Was the door already... I assume the door was closed, but then, like, why is there a broken one already down here? I don't know. Can't take it. Also notice... Interesting. So, if they stop working when I'm not looking at them, is this like a spatial anomaly thing where they don't exist when I'm not looking at them? Or is this like a reactive technology that turns the light on when I look at it and stops and turns it off when I don't look at it? The reason I ask that question is because I look at this and it's blue and it makes everything blue. The moment I stop looking, it fades. It doesn't immediately turn off. It slowly fades, which means the light is still there and it's still working. It's just powering down as opposed to, like, ceasing to exist. That's where my mind goes when I look at this. I'm trying to figure out the temporal and spatial mechanics on display. I've seen Star Trek. I know how this works. Okay. Don't look at it, don't look at it, don't look at it. Presumably there. Whoop! Close enough. Hey, it's him again. Yep, I saw him earlier. Hello, little buddy. It kind of looks like an alien cat. You got the eyes. Big city. The people. And then those things, which look like bad guys. They're destroying the city, oh no. Tragic backstory. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, okay. Yep. I kind of assumed that was the idea. Pause at mid... Well, no, because this doesn't make sense either. If this is gonna work... Oh, it's not. Okay. Now I know how to do it. I'm not stupid, it just takes me some time. And now. And backwards. Yay! Abandon my little buddy again. I need to look at him, but not the fan. Don't... There we go. Boop. Oh, gotta look at him and abandon him. Good thing this was a loading transition, otherwise I just stopped looking at him and sealed myself into a room with no exits. That's kind of what it felt like. I can sense your presence. Find me at the distant palace. Source's palace. And that keeps working when I'm not looking at it. Also, how do they know English? Is that one of our... That looks like a palace. That's not a person. How do they know our language? Have they been spying on us? Are these people in our society already? Oh, crap. Oh, well, there's no jump. So I'm pretty sure... I'm fine. I'm pretty sure I'm actually fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. Don't mind me, just trying to break your game. Also, so, yeah, talking about how, like, what's the deal with the temporal mechanics here? Because the flower It makes a very specific noise when the petals move. Okay, I need a good sample where I'm not picking up, like, multiple flowers. Okay, there's, like, one right here. You hear that? You look at it, and you hear the... as the petals are moving. You look away, and the petals don't move, but they have closed. And if I do it really fast, the petals are closing instantly. So that has to be a thing where, like, they are resetting. They whatever actions have transpired have not transpired, or something along those lines. This has to be like a weird spatial anomaly type thing, which means those lights earlier either were programmed wrong by the developer, or there's inconsistent logic going on here. Or maybe both. I don't know. Or neither. Maybe there's secrets yet to be found in this game that I haven't discovered yet, and it's going to totally explain all of that. Hey, buddy. You know I'm going to find a buddy. That looks like a monster. What if I... Oh! Whoops. Okay, good. I thought maybe I somehow, like, soft-locked into not having a buddy. Okay, well, what if I've got a buddy, and I can see him, but I also press the button? He just disappears. Okay. So when he's here, that powers the door. When he's here, that powers the elevator. Oh, okay. I didn't see the ramp. What's over here? Nothing, because I can't go that way. Oh, I want to see what's inside. Okay. Just world building. Nothing to see here. Gonna put you there and stop looking at you. Start looking at you. Stop looking. That was fast. Much faster than I was expecting. Nothing to see. Nope. Not yet. Not yet. Okay, go. Thank you, little buddy. Goodbye. Oh, is this where it was? Yeah, see, I told you I wanted to know what was back there. It's a hole. Okay. I think this is one of the little things I saw in the like trailer video. It's a different little buddy. Put you there, and I have to keep it. Oh, but I stop looking at you, and then you stop being there. Okay, hold on. Bop. Bop. Careful. Stay on the pipe. And there we go. Goodbye. Oh, you're not in a thing. Do I have to put you in a ball and then use you like a little buddy? So I need to get it in there. So I need to be able to keep watching it. What else is up here? Nothing. Okay. Where you at? Woo. Boop. No! Yeah, okay. I was moving faster than I was thinking. There we go. See, I've trapped myself in a room. I'm doomed forever. I'm on an alien planet. It's a one-way door. I've doomed myself forever. Okay. Good thing those empty rooms teleport you to somewhere else. Some kind of machine. Some kind of doohickey. I'll be honest, I thought this was just like a really simple little tech demo. Like, I didn't even think it would last this long. But I'm kind of glad it did, because this is interesting. Alright. Oh, dang it. Just barely. I wonder... Oh, I wonder if I could fix... If I could, like, trick the game by changing my aspect ratio or something. Or my FOV. If I made my FOV, like, enormous, could I just be seeing everything at all times? Keep them both in free. I didn't even look at the options. I don't know if that's even a thing you can do. Probably not, right? Got another little buddy. Got another little thing. Put you in it. That seems really simple. I don't know why you would bother with that. Oh, there's a broken buddy. I don't know if that... Oh, there's a whole bunch. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Should we be letting them out or not? Oh, I'm gonna need a second one anyway, so yeah, okay. Huh? Okay, I'm not going to be able to do anything while keeping that one in my sights. Oh, I got it. I got it. Because this one will reset to being over here. Yeah. Yep. Damn it all. Oh, okay. It's like the moment my brain's trying to like pay attention and do the right thing, and then as soon as I've solved it, I'm like, oh, I've solved it. I don't have to think about it. And I stop thinking about the thing I need to think about. Son of a dingle dangle. Okay. Gotta take it serious. Whatever attempt number this time is the charm. Don't stop. Don't stop. Okay. Boom. Ooh, that was close. Keep you both in there. Now we're good. Okay. Making it harder for myself for no reason. Boop. Makes a bridge. Okay. Which... I mean, I'll just... Oh, I gotta stay. Yeah. Ta-da! Okay, not complicated. Now it's complicated. Huh? How do I get one of them up here? Do I just have to backtrack again? Take the one I've got. Oh. I need to... okay. I think I've got it. I need to do this all again. You need to stay there. And then I need to do this whole thing while not losing track of you. Shoot. There. Nope. There. Wait, no. No. This. Don't. Stop. Don't roll. Don't roll. That's actively harmful to what I'm trying to do. Son of a biscuit. Okay. I'll get it. Why? Yeah, there you go. It's like Indiana Jones with the bag of sand. I gotta switch you out. Where's the... Okay, there's the bridge. Keep looking. Keep looking. Right? Yeah. And then now when I do that, it's here. Yes. Okay. Boom. Oh! Son of a bitch! Okay. Yeah, go ahead, do it. Alright, give me, yep. Swamp. Snare. Yep. Keep watching. Get on this thing. Then do that. Then I'm here. How the... Okay, that one's dirty pool. It, like, dragged on the wall or something. That's not cool. The last time was like funny, haha, you know, okay, do it again, not a big deal. This one's actually kind of annoying, having to do it this time. There. No, yeah, no, ugh. Okay, hold on. Okay, well, that's actually okay. What? Okay, now, What? Oh, because I'm... The sight of the... Okay. Gentle and ginger and calm and slow. Put it in. Get through. Okay. Oh, my word. End of demo. Well, there you go. All right. That is Object Impermanence. Short, sweet, to the point. Just a demo for NextFest. Coming out soon, I believe. So I'm going to hop in to checking out something else. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you were willing to tough it out with me a couple of those times when I was a absolute moron and stopped looking at the thing I was supposed to look at. Hey everybody, got another NextFest demo going here. This one is called Vanguard Tides. I have a sneaking suspicion it is a Vampire Survivors-like, but there's a kind of a twist that you can kind of already see going on here that may or may not make it kind of interesting. That's the only reason I'm giving it a shot. Haven't dove into the game yet, but I was here in the main menu on the settings. This is as low as it'll go, because it's in these, like, you know, it's not a smooth bar. That's the lowest setting, and, you know, wearing headphones, it's actually still quite loud. I could turn it down lower on my side, but that's, like, crazy. By default, it was set to, like, 80% or something. It almost blew my eardrums out. Oh well. it is what it is. That being said, let's just dive in. Okay, well, I guess I've leveled up. When stationary for more than half a second, shoot arrows at the nearest enemy. Okay, so it's one of those games, but I'm choosing a weapon type. Arrows pierce. In enemy territory, can shoot while moving. Oh, interesting. Okay. Intermittently summon a narrow and damaging vortex in the forward direction. In enemy territory, it is always active. Okay, so I guess in enemy territory, I'm much more aggressive. I like that. Holy Sword slashes in forward direction. In friendly territory, also heals allies. And enemy territory has increased damage and attack rate. Woof, I like that too. The boring seems like the bow seems like the most boring. Let's do the Holy Sword. I don't know how useful allies will be, but having the dual use kind of, I like that. Okay, so I'm just moving with WASD. I can't like move or select anything. Oh, am I taking damage? Oh, I do. Yeah, that seems to be like my health bar. This has given me literally no information. So I guess I can't just like freely. I wish I could at least. Oh, there's like enemy heroes. So it's like Dynasty Warriors meets Oh, holy crap! No, get away. Dynasty Warriors meets Vampire Survivors. Interesting. Okay, I leveled up. I didn't even see if I was picking up, like, things. I've got a character level, and then, like, a flag level. I can also have the bow. Now, I wonder if this is the kind of game where it switches my weapon, or if I now have both. Screw it, let's find out. I have both. Good. Yeah, follow him. Follow him. Oh, I can't push through dudes. I'm gonna die. Now pierces 3 enemies. Duplicating creates duplicates of the bow. In enemy territory, buffs nearby allies with increased speed damage and mass. Okay, interesting. How do I it's showing me there's dudes. I want to, like, command my dudes. Can I do that? Can I, like, tell them specifically, hey, go fight this guy? Oh, I'm gonna die, I think. Yeah, like, guys, over here. Oh, maybe they are following the red arrow. Maybe. I got a crate. I have no idea what that means. Doesn't seem... it shows I have one at the top. And I leveled up. Your army leveled up. Okay. I'm not sure how. Every 90 seconds, 10 heavy knights charge onto the battlefield. Heavy knights are slow, but have higher... Yeah. Increased fire rate of all castles' ballista. I didn't know it even had one. Castle spawn foot soldiers quicker. Oh, I bet these are the heavy knights. Which means they've already got them. Oh, man. We're probably going to need our own, yeah. Boomerang. Wait. Forge hammer. Boomerangs in forward direction, potentially hitting a second time in return. In friendly territory, it evolves foot soldiers into upgraded versions. In enemy territory, has increased area. What? Well, that sounds great. Yeah. Start upgrading. Oh, there's another army? No, these are like my reinforcements. Cool. Okay. This guy has cavalry. He has like wolf cavalry. Oh, no, they're horses. They just look weird. No! No! Creates duplicates of the Forge Hammer. That seems to be super awesome. Orbits the player. Yeah. So, like, yeah, make them go. Like, make my guys go where I want them to. Take this damn thing, this circle. I want you on this circle. Do it. Move. Go. Can I click? Hold on. Okay. That's how you... That's the only control. Okay. Well, then I guess capturing territory is kind of handled by my guys. Speed. Yeah, like this is a thing. Why haven't we captured this? Take this. So, like, is that what happens? I take these back and then they become flags? Okay. Okay. Oh, maybe if I have 3 and then I stand there, I create, like, another castle. Okay. Every 90 seconds, get some horsemen, or archers, or heavy knights. Doubling up my heavy knights would probably be good. Let's do some archers. Oh! Big push from the left. Let's put those archers to work, lads. In friendly territory, when stationary for more than 3 seconds, spawn allies. Oh, wow. How many allies am I spawning? Okay, like a steady rate. Not crazy, but, like, not useless. Get out of here. The mini-map is super not great. Unless there's, like, Fog of War that I just haven't revealed yet, the mini-map is not helping. How far does it go? No, that's, like, that's the edge of the map. Maybe this is just, like, a tutorial. I'm just gonna make dudes. Actually, so if I do aim with mouse, yeah, now I can throw my hammer and upgrade dudes in different directions without moving. Ooh, I see a box. Kill all the guys so I can get the box. Now I've got 3. Yeah. Oh, there's money. No. Increase radius and damage buff? Rally and cry. Increased radius and damage buff. I mean, I like damage. Let's go for that. Maybe this will be a damage build. Oh. The enemies don't seem to be claiming the boxes. Or at least I haven't seen them do so. Yeah, so I'm like creating allies. Oh, 3 minutes until the final battle. Oh, interesting. So it's not like go as long as you can. I'm building up towards something. Blue, like green doesn't seem hugely threatening. Blue is really getting aggressive with some of their stuff. Oh, box. Ah! Give me a flag. Give me another one? Oh, there we go. Castles spawns foot soldiers 20% quicker. Spawn defensive stakes around all castles. When destroyed, they will respawn. They're not really getting to my castles, but I did just build another one. Let's do guys. I'm just taking your box. You don't seem to care. Lol. Oh! He finished me off real fast. Oh no. Oh no! Not if I have anything to say about it, it's not. Yeah. Oh man. Oh man. Smoke them. That's what's happening. I'm smoking these guys. Hand in a box. There's one over here. So should I try to just have all 3 castles up? I got a minute and a half left. Let's finish that guy. No, he's gonna finish me instead. Oh no! Okay. Holy moly. Okay, this is like actually a fight. I kind of thought I was creaming it there for a minute. All of a sudden, I'm kind of worried. I'm gonna get another upgrade instead of trying to build that next castle. More archers. Foot soldiers faster. Increase castle health. Let's... More! More! Okay, yeah. For some reason, my guys have a hard time fighting green, but as soon as I'm over there, like, it's over. Throw 3 times in quick succession. You know, the Holy Blade. This dude. Get out of here. Boom, boom, boom. Ghosted. Yeah. Ah! Ah! What? Holy crap! So many of them. Oh my word. Okay. I'm just not even gonna build other castles. I'm just gonna... am I gonna lose? 14 seconds to the final battle. I'm gonna lose. Not without taking a bunch of you guys with me. Come on. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Attack rate. Yep. Okay. Take this land. Guys, like, spread. Oh, my word. Oh, now you see the whole map. That's weird, actually. That's a weird way of doing it. I'm just gonna screw you guys over. Oh. Overextended. Oh, I can no longer upgrade my castle at all. There's no more crates. Oh, man. Okay. I can upgrade myself, but not my castle. So we really need to not die. Or, you know, lose the castle. You know, like that almost happened. Alright, get rid of that green territory. Blue. I wonder if I should, like... increase healing and damage. Start spawning allies more quickly and at a quicker rate. Yeah. Let's see how quick that rate is. Oh, I like it. That's actually quite fast. They're just normal dudes, but, like, they're going. They're trucking. So I'm just going to cut a swath. Green doesn't seem to have a hero, which I've also noticed. So I wonder if we should team up on blue and then I can solo green. Battle Brew. Just increase all damage, I guess. Sure. Yeah. Oh, no, no, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Oh. Kill those guys, please. Don't let blue hold that much territory. It would be nice if you could, like, get a faster respawn by, like, choosing to go back to your base as opposed to trying to stay on the front lines. The problem I think I'm seeing here is that it's hard to take an advantage. There really is a constant kind of push and pull. Okay, maybe I spoke too soon. We're sweeping in on green, which was the opposite of what I said I was going to do. Actually, we're giving them a pretty good punching over here on the eastern side. I'm not even paying attention to it. What do we got? I've been liking the Forge Hammer. They're big now. Make them even bigger. You know what? I'm going to stand here and start pumping out dudes to try to take over territory. And he's focusing on green. Oh, man. Big mistake. Look at all those guys. Oh, hold on. We're not... No. We're not letting you do that. Yeah. Ha! Green! Green! No! 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 Stop! Stop them! Make dudes. Make dudes. Throw hammers. Upgrade my dudes and make more dudes. If I had more of an idea what I was doing with, like, trying to get the crates to upgrade my castle, I think I probably could have gotten at least a few more of those, which would have really helped. And it's also weird that my guys just follow no direction whatsoever. Like, they just... Like, I'm right here. I want them to be taking this right here, and they're all going off to green territory based on who knows what kind of logic. It would be nice if there was some more control over, like, even if it was really simple, like, hey, just prioritize going in this direction, kind of a thing. Yeah, blue's actually getting really creamed right now. Increase speed. Yeah, sure. This reminds me of, there was a Dynasty Warriors game I played on the Vita. I'm pretty sure it was a launch title, or it was, like, very close to it. I've played a few Dynasty Warriors games. I don't love them, but every now and then it just kind of scratches a particular itch. I got really weirdly into that one because it had, the big gimmick for that one was that you could use the touchscreen to actually give orders to your units. You could, like, tap on a unit and drag a line of, like, where you wanted them to go. And that's... I haven't played all of them, but I feel like most Dynasty Warriors games don't actually give you that level of control. The guys are just kind of doing whatever they're doing. And I loved that about that one. This feels the same. This is kind of... All of these dudes, it feels like a Dynasty Warriors game where they're just dumb little nobodies that are following whatever sort of AI. And if I just had the tiniest amount of control over, like, telling them where to go, this would be way more engaging and I think way more... You could make it more challenging because it would be more demanding of the player to be managing the battlefield as well as themselves. Also, I'm noticing blue doesn't have guys. I think blue's just gone. Like, is blue just gone? Even though they had a hero? Nope. No. Not letting you do that. No. There. One cavalry guy. I think we'll survive if he gets through. Okay, start pumping out footmen. Do it. Also, another piece of feedback. I'm just, like, this just uses my default, like, Windows mouse cursor, which gets a little lost in kind of the hectic action. It would be very nice if you had a, if you had, like, a custom cursor for the game, you know, like a gauntleted hand or something that was larger and kind of fit the pixel art style and you know, made it easier to see. Well, there we go. I guess that was a match. Hint, collect supply boxes. Yeah, would have been awesome to learn that at the start instead of just kind of figuring it out. Your character respawns. Yep. Countdown there in the survival phase. Yep, we figured that out. Check your minimap to know which areas need your help. Don't be afraid to go deep into enemy territory. Just make sure you have enough health for the return journey. Yep. Alright. So that was the demo, I suppose. There's no hint of, like, a story mode. At least not here. But that core premise is actually kind of cool. I think that's a fun twist on the gimmick of the Vampire Survivors like. I'm not generally big into, like, hey, this game was successful, so let's make 18 million copies of it. But I will say, the Battlefield kind of, you know, the mishmash of Dynasty Warriors meets Vampire Survivors is kind of cool. And I kind of like what they're doing here, and I want to see more of it. Like, yeah, obviously this is just a demo. If the full game release has, like, you know, multiple campaign scenarios where, you know, each different colored nation has their own storyline, and there's online multiplayer, and upgrades, and yada yada yada. I think that would be... That could make this game, like, something actually really special and cool. But, only time will tell. So, I'm gonna bid farewell. If you liked this, check out Vanguard Tides for yourself. Add it to your wish list and all the blah 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 whatevers, and you know what to do. And until next time, I will see you later. Okay, I'm back with another Steam NextFest demo. This one, I'll be totally honest, I'm taking a big chance on it. I think you'll see what I mean here in a moment when I actually start. Starting impressions are low, but, and honestly, I couldn't tell you why I decided to click on this one more than anything else. I saw it, and I thought, you know what? Sure. I'm gonna give the little guys a chance here. So, and I think you're gonna know exactly what I mean. Let's just dive in, and let's see what Mythoria has in store. Great. Oh, a stretched image. Definitely, you definitely can't tell that it's been stretched in any way. It looks fine, right? I turned the audio down a bit. It might be a little too low. Okay, here we go. I am Minotaur Man. Oh, there's some weird... Oh. There's like, oh, what's the word? There's like momentum on mouse movement. It's kind of weird. Movement with WASD. Crouch. Okay, make sure, guys, you gotta remember, you hold C to crouch. It's not a toggle. You gotta hold C to crouch. Run with shift, jump space, interact. Let's see this Minotaur do some animations. Definitely not like a store-bought asset or anything like that. Definitely not, right? Whoa, why'd you do that? Don't do that. Okay. Like I said, oh, look at the quality of that menu. Oh, just cropped perfectly for a phone screen or something, right? Let's do that a little bit. I do feel like I cranked it down way too low. Oh, okay. E to interact made it go away. But I have my inventory. Yeah, there we go. See? I can't mouse into my inventory because mouse still looks around and I can't, like, do anything with that. But I know I have it. Spot a box, run into it to smash it. Insert a flower gem to activate the beam. Double-click the flower gem to take it back or swap it with another. Receiving the correct beam activates the mechanism. Watch carefully for a hint. Well, let's break that. Yep, running into it made it break. And then we'll look at that HUD, or that UI rather. Isn't that something special? Got a flower. It makes flower. What do you call that? A particle emitter or something like that? Yeah, there we go. Opened a door, played some sound when it did. Oh. Ooh. Okay. I don't suppose I can... Oh, crap. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What if I go down here? What if I go down here? I'm just skipping. Look at this. Look at these, like, speedrun tactics. What is that? Can I have it? Can I run into it to break it? No. Okay, well. I'm down here, and there doesn't seem to be any logical reason why you'd be able to get down here, so I don't know why that's present, but okay. Reflector. Rotate to direct the beam to the desired spot. Put a flower in it. Kind of feels like Talos Principle, except not nearly as convoluted. Can I just do that? No. Huh? What? Oh, what? Okay. Okay. I mean, hey, it worked. Nope. No. Yeah, let go. No, stay. Okay, how do I, like, get off of it? E. Escape? Arrow key? Nope. Can I jump? I can't get off of it. Oh, because I was doing R to rotate. Okay. You are stuck? Question mark? Reset the puzzle with this device. No, I'm good. I'm good. Thanks, Jack. Got another one. Woo. It does that every now and then. I wonder if that's only happening when it, like, culls unused assets or something. What is going on there? Yep. Of course it would be there, because they just used the same railing twice. Well, it's not complete. Oh. I mean, surely you're not... Oh, okay, yeah, you're just walking on the flower... Oh! Yeah, you're just walking on the flowers. Or at least trying to... The leaves, rather. Oh, man. Look at that wall of water. Oh, and then you're just through it. And even though it's a triangular roof, you're getting a flat series of water that's divided into 3 individual streams. What do we got? I do have a yellow. What does that give me? Nothing. I can put this there. Do that, and now it's absorbing, so I rotate. I'll rotate. Can I make it vertical? I can.
Okay. I mean, hey, it's working. It's trying to do puzzles, and it's doing them. So I can knock it, but only so far. Oh, weird. I can only look this high. It doesn't let me look straight up. I always hate when games do that. Like, you can't look straight up or straight down. Oh, it's just so annoying. Maybe to the statue? Whoa! Nope, don't pick it up.
Oh, maybe I do have to pick it up.
Yeah, maybe there's like a thing over here instead. I don't know. I'm just gonna do it anyway. Yeah. Okay. So then we're gonna move that over here. Okay. Oh. And then all the way over here. There we go. Whee! And remember, jumping is faster than walking. Can we skip this fence? It thinks I'm still... Oh, yeah. I mean, I could just do this. Always the sign of a well-crafted game. Whatever your puzzle was, I'm just going to ignore it. And now I'm here. Ugh. That doesn't look like it goes anywhere. Let's go here. All of a sudden, this reminded me of Oblivion. In the DLC, when you're in Shogorath's realm, you have to go to like the boneyard or whatever, where where you have to go to get the you have to get one of the crafting components to make the like flesh golem guard thing. You have to like go up a hill to this like gated area. For some reason, that area just like flashed into my head in that moment. Oh. Oh. Yep. Yep. Do it. Yep. Oh. Okay. Oh well. Got a cube. I can rotate the cube. Oh, so slow. I can press T to do nothing with it. Or I can pick it up with E. Remember to crouch with C. You gotta hold it. Gotta hold C when you crouch. Oh, can I crouch that low? No, I can't crouch that low. Are you crazy? Oh, another flower. For me? Oh, you shouldn't have. Can I just... Give me that cube again. Cube. Hey, fun fact. When me and Cam were trying to come up with a name for the channel, for a very long time we were considering cube, but spelled weird. Ultimately, we didn't do it, though. Oh, no, not quite. Okay. Oh, whoa, it's not a cube. It's like it's got a thing on it. What do you do? Go. Like, it stops becoming responsive sometimes. Wait. For real? I could just do this? I don't even have to, like, be creative to, like, skip? Also, what is going on with the water down there? Are those supposed to be shadows? Oh, there's an invisible wall. Okay. Hey, credit to them, they created an invisible wall here. I don't suppose I can get around it. Yeah, I can. Yep, I can. So then the next puzzle would be get through there, I'm assuming. At this point, I'm kind of curious of like how much of this game can I skip. Also, this is supposed to be a demo, so I don't know how much. Oh, this jumping is so awkward. Yep, got that. Oh, I should have been sprinting, but we're good. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Boop. Oh, I don't know that I want to go back there. Where's the path forward? I need to get on that cloud. I think. There's a lady on this corner, I think, right? So maybe I could stand on her. Sorry, ma'am. Forgive the intrusion. No! It's not going to reset me back up there, surely. Does it checkpoint? Of course it doesn't. Is it worth trying to redo any of the, like, nonsense that I did? Yeah, combined beams. Yeah, I've played Talos Principle. I'm not even gonna bother. I mean, that room, it's an enclosed area, so I can't jump over the walls, so clearly that's not intended for me. I'm gonna see real quick, going as fast as possible, if I can get back to where I was, to get back up onto those clouds. I don't even remember how I did this. And then this, and then... oh, wait a minute. I think I am actually soft-locked, because I rotated the tower. Unless I can get to one of the other ones now. Yeah, I don't think that's near. Unless I can walk on the trees, that would be nuts, right? There's no way. There's no way these trees have, like, flat collision tops, right? Oh, nope. Okay. And I want to say there was another one of those handles that lets you rotate, right? Because but it was locked up, and I have to unlock it first. And I don't know how to do that. Alright, I think this is where we're calling it. Reset tower rotation, but it's locked. What? Why? Why would it be locked? Why would you ever need to lock access to resetting the puzzle? Also, it's like a vertical world space, but because you've limited my ability to look up, I can't see all of it. Let's... oh, man, I hate to spend time on this game. Let's do a puzzle and see if this opens that. Got a flower. I'm going to put it in a thing. Look at all these flowers I have. I don't know if any of them do anything. Crap. I need purple. Do I have a blue? Oh, I've got a whole bunch. Right there. Splitter. Yep. Again, I've played Talos Principle 1 and 2. I have not played the DLC for 2. Talos Principle, some of those puzzles really, really start working on your brain, and I just had to take, like, a break from the second game before doing any more of that. I just haven't gotten around to it anytime soon. You know what I mean. Now, you let me R, and then switch them. Why is it... There we go. Okay, yeah, see? So it was the puzzle near that gate, so I figured it would be the one that would do that. Look at that. Look at that. See? Alright, I'm getting back up there. I'm going to take one more attempt to walk on the nice lady statue and jump onto the cloud and see where that takes me. Whether I succeed or not, that's going to be where we end things. What? This part's probably getting cut out because nobody needs to see the footage of me running through again. Alright. Statue of the nice lady. Here we go. No! Don't start Skyriming yet. Okay. Oh. Okay. Nope. Got it. There we go. Oh, well, holy crap. All of a sudden, like, my mouse got weird. Ah! The cloud is, like, destroying my frame rate. I don't know if you could see that. If you're getting... It is, like, annihilating my frame rate when I look straight down. And now I'm stuck on it. I'm stuck on it. Great. Alright, well, you know what? I think that is a great place to end with Mythoria. Oh. I'm on it again. Now no, I'm not. Can I crouch? Crouching actually helped. I don't know why. Now I'm flying. And it's only when I'm in first person and looking at the cloud. Like, there's an impact when I'm in third person, but for some reason in first person, it, like, annihilates my frame rate. Okay. I guess I'm some kind of masochist. I'm some sort of, mythokist or so. Okay, yeah, no, we're done. Hope you enjoyed Mythoria. 'Cause I sure didn't. And we are back with another Steam NextFest demo. I'm trying to go for a variety of different sorts of games. I've cast a wide net, and I was just scrolling and scrolling, looking for anything that kind of caught my eye. So this one is maybe not like some of the others I'm checking out here, but I thought it looked cute and charming, and I just want to see more about it. So here we go. Let's just dive in. Oh, if you couldn't see from the menu, it's called Cat Mail. So, you know, just in case you're blind or not paying attention, there you go. First day of work. I hope everything will be fine. I heard the old postman retired. Too bad he couldn't be here on my first shift. Different face. Kind of strange to be on the other side of the counter. I did work very shortly at a post office once, and it was stressful. It was during COVID, so it was very busy. We'll get there. Okay, that's probably good. Caesar W. Wait, what? Oh. There's just stuff. Okay, there's just stuff. Place hold to inspect. It's like a tube. Oh, it's like a mailing tube. I thought it was like a container. Okay. Drop. Oh, call. Okay, I thought it was like call on the phone. Hi, my package has a red ribbon. It's a big box. I'm building a cardboard castle. Well, first I'm going to pet you on the head. Has a red ribbon, and it was a big box. I'm going to assume it's that. I'm going to need some identification, though. Like, I'm not going to just give it to you. How do I... hold to inspect. Deliver the requested parcel. Are you Xavier? Like, I need some ID, at least. Nope, we don't do ID on Cat Island. So, you could just have it. Okay, goodbye. Hold article. And those for other destinations which will leave the island. Right. Call a customer.
No.
Oh, old cat. Hi, I'd like to send that. Okay. To Port Windy. Please be careful with it. Open the stamp mode by pressing F with the parcel in hand. Stamp the correct destination. So it's going to Port Windy. How do I decide? I have to just know that's what the stamp is? Look at the weight board. Use one of the two scales. Stamp the correct amount of weight stamps. It's a blue, so it needs 4. I guess I could just... Oh, do stamps not matter? Maybe they do. Let's do a lighthouse. Let's rotate. And yeah, it should be on. Yeah. And then a boat. And then another boat. And then an island. Where do I... Huh? Huh? Does that mean it's going to go there? Time moves forward every time a customer is satisfied, so take your time. That's good. Can't use the break room.
No.
Hi. Here you are. Take care of this shipment, please. More things for Port Windy, huh, old man? Sorry, I don't mean to be rude like that. Please be careful. So... I guess I have to separate them first. Stamp mode, it's going to Port Windy. Can I rotate the stamp? Yeah, there we go. And then exit. Let's weigh. Put it on. There you go. That's also 4. It's a little surprising. Okay. What are these? Constraint? Decorative. You can just put decorative stamps on it. I like that. Okay. Let's put one of those on. Boop. So it needs 4. So we'll just do one there. One there. Trying to get it just right. Close enough. And then... Boom. So that's properly stamped, but how do I get it to Windy City? Oh, what the hell? These are all packages? Okay, hold on. Oh, but I can't move them. Okay. I'm willing to bet there's something back there. Okay, well, let's say this is going to that, which is Windy, whatever. This is also going there, right? So stack it. Where's this going? Lewis, Port Windy. Okay. Stamp it. Boom. Weigh it. That's only a green. That only needs 1. Boop. Also put that on the same spot. And then this is going to Port Windy as well. I'll just assume it has the correct stampage. That also looks like it's going to Port Windy. What about this? Yeah, also that. Do that. This is going to Port Windy. Everything's going to Port Windy, I guess. What about this? What you got for me? No, that's for here, I think. Yeah, Cat Island. So I'll keep that here. What do we got? Duck. That's also for Cat Island. 3 stamps. Also Cat Island. And that is also Cat Island. What do we got? Cat Island. Oh, I got more storage. Let's do this. Let's do... Yeah. And I could grab them both. Whatever. Good enough. What else? Was there other stuff? I remember seeing... Yeah. Windy. Stack them. And I think that's everything. Okay. Bring on the customers. Moo. How do you do? My name is Nova Early Sleep. I was told that it is almost my height? Like your Huh? Oh. Oh, it looks like somebody didn't want you to see this mess. I wonder what's behind this huge pile. Uh-oh. We're clipping into the geometry here. Well, we clearly don't care about ID or confirmation or even payment, so... There you go. Just take it, and I hope it's yours. Hi! Hi, the parcel is for my mom. Her last name is Zoomies. It's just a letter. Why would I decline? The parcel's for my mom. Her last name is Zoomies. It's a letter. Is that these? No. Sorry, kid. It's my first day. Oh yeah, I forgot I don't have a head, but they still let me see that. It's just a letter. Is the decline option there because I'm gonna have to decline because the package isn't here? I'm gonna feel so bad. He said it's just a letter, but maybe he's wrong? Wait, he said her last name. Her last name is Zoomies. Not all of them show a last name. Yeah. Barnaby Z? That doesn't sound like a mom's name, but... I mean, it could be. What else we got? Cindy and Carmel. What was that one? That's an A. That's an A. Well, kid, the best I could do... WF. Best I can do... is... Barnaby. Hopefully... Thanks. Have a nice day. You're welcome. I hope that counted. Empty the boat. During dusk, the counters close and the captain arrives. Fulfill his requests to progress. Yar, here is today's mail. Okay. Cat Island. Returned parcels. Okay, I guess since I only have the 2 locations, everything he gives me is going to be for Cat Island, right? The sea is calm today. Grace, that was the name of my old cat. And there we go. All cleaned up. Now bring all your deliveries. Well, I've got a lot. Sad to say, buddy. Talk to the captain to know which parcels he needs. Load the boat as much as you want and ring the bell once you're satisfied. I mean, you don't have enough room for all the stuff I got. Is there room on this side? No. No, there is not. Can I even, like, move your stupid crates? No. No, I cannot. Can I ring the bell? Hey, that's my bell. Don't touch that. Heading to Port Windy next. Okay. Heading to Port Windy. Are you headed to Port Windy? Oh, indeed, I'm headed to Port Windy. What about 1? Can you do 1? Dang. Okay. Put those back. Sorry, Felix, you're not getting your stuff. That was also, but there's no room. Oh! No! Oh, well. Okay. I clicked the thing that had a thing on it. Oh, well. Parcel sent by boat. 7. I could have fit more on there. Unlock the scanner. So we're going to scan people's, shipments, but we're still not going to, like, ID them? The night works just like the day. Satisfy customer requests and have fun. What the hell kind of post office is open at night? Boop. Okay, there's not even a drive. You just wave the floppy disk in front of it, and it magically works. Place a single parcel on the conveyor belt to scan it. If the scanner detects anything, add the stamp that matches the indicated constraint to the parcel. You only need to do that for parcels customers give you. Right. What if there's like a bomb? What if I find like a bomb on it? It would be hilarious if this game turned into Papers, Please. Where it was just like, oh, fun, cute animal, Cat Island. And then it turns into, like, political satire, communist Russia. We're gonna kill you because you haven't, kept up your quota of packages. Your family is starving. Make the hard decisions. So, I mean, I've got a mess, but okay. Good, Dad. Like to send this shipment. They're both going to Port Windy. Thank you. You're welcome. Well, I guess now we have to be doing this every time. So, yep. And... heavy. Okay. So I'm going to do this. There was no way to know that from, picking it up. That's not right. There we go. Yeah, like picking it up, I couldn't have been able to tell, oh, this is heavy. This needs to be TPS'd. That's 6. Gotta put 6 stamperoonies on this one. Sorry, River, but you're buying some heavy stuff. Woo! Just jump over the people's mail. It's fine. That's a blue... Wow. For such a small thing. It needs to have 4. Why does that matter? One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, whatever. Customer. Hello. Hi, do you have my package? The parcel's for my mom. Her last name is Zoomies. My parcel is cube-shaped. You're just like that other kid. Although that's not surprising, because cats have large litters. Cube-shaped parcel for a Z. Ghost. Who's this for? Whoa, not stamp. Flip it. Ozzy. Ozzy was here, and apparently he rules. Cube? No. Cube. Nope. Buster. I thought I said Brewster. Looking for a Z, right? I mean, is the kid wrong about it being cubed? Could it be rectangular? Also, these pick up and drop mechanics are a little squirrely. B. Like, if I should be able to just drop it in front of me, but sometimes it just doesn't because, like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. River Z. Is your mom River? I have no way of confirming. This is... I mean, I doubt it, but what if there's another... Yeah, okay, well... I doubt your mom is Xavier, but still. Or Jax. Whoa. And that's going to Wendy, whatever, so... Okay. Yeah. I feel like there should be a lot more confirmation. Oh. Her last name is Zoomies. It's cube-shaped. Oh, crap. Yeah. No, he's right. This is also going to Wendy, whatever. I don't know that I do, kid. This is also, like, another Z. Is every cat named Zoomies? No. Hooja? What's the last name? I'm gonna assume the last initial is like I or J. No, it's not J. L? Maybe it's supposed to be an L. Nigel. Oh, I say, you're talking to Nigel. Ingmar Bergman. Not the one I'm looking for. Caramel. Luca Oil Stadium. Pua F. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm Pua. Where I live, we're all Pua. Jax. I mean, oh no, because that's also going to Windy Spire or whatever, so it's not that. What was the other one? Xavier? Is your mom's name Xavier? Okay, well, that... you guys gotta work on your procedural generation a little bit.
No.
Good day. I'm Bodhi Evilclaw. I believe the parcel is wrapped with a yellow ribbon. I'm Mr. Frog. I don't know why that voice was that voice, but I realized about halfway through it was just Mr. Frog. Is that... I mean, that's not yellow. What else did he say? It was wrapped in yellow ribbon. It would be for him, so it would be Bodhi E. It would be awesome if I could ask him for additional details. You know, like papers, please. Where it's like, you know, you gotta be more specific. What kind of box is it? Oh, it's a rectangular shaped box. Pooja, we have something else for Pooja. Sophia. It's for Sophia M. Dahlia. I had a sister named Dahlia. Zane. Yep. His name was Bodhi Evilclaw. Bodhi. I'm looking for something for Bodhi. Paige! But see, that sounds like it would be somebody's mom. Paige Zoomies. Oh, I could throw? Oh. Now I'm a real postal worker. I can throw your stuff around the office. Everything just goes into a bin that's like right behind the curtain, and sometimes if you're not feeling like it, that stuff just gets thrown through that curtain. Oh, he also said yellow ribbon, right? I should be paying attention to that first. Oh. Bodhi. Package for Bodhi. Package for Bodhi Evilclaw. Thanks and have a nice day. Good morning. I'm Brian Jigglytail. Just a small box, nothing special. Brian J. No details on what it looks like. I mean, aside from it being small. Brian Jigglytail. Brian. Who? No, that's Ozzy. Yeah. That's also Ozzy. But I gotta now split these ones. Quinn. Brian? No. No. Hugo. Hugo Weaving? The other thing is, if this is accurate to postal work at all, what the customer says will not be accurate. You know, oh, it's just a small package. And then you find it, and it's like, you know, 4 feet across and weighs 200 pounds. I don't see it. Small box, nothing special. Does a box mean like one of these? Brian with an A. Oh. Thanks, have a nice day. Hello. The parcel's for my mom. Her last name is Keen Scratch. My package is supposed to be huge. A lot of kids are picking up and delivering packages for their mom. Like, do moms just not have the time to go to the post office on their own? Okay, that's... Oh. Oh. Kenji. Did I make it smaller? Her last name is... So it's like... Can I ask him a question? No. So it's just something K. It's huge and it's for something K. Tigger. Is your mom Tigger? I guess so. I guess let's just keep going. More than 5 people. I am a lion jelly beans. It's a box with handles. Easier to carry. A lion J. Alien J. Box with handles. Have I even seen anything like that? Oh, like one of those? Okay. Bodhi M. Weren't we looking for that earlier? Also, this is not how the post office works at all. Like, it's not... Like, I mean, I guess I have room to make my own organization, but holy crap. This is so... just all over the place. Vera. Who? Pua. It's got handles, and it's for a Lion J. Box with handle. Is there that one? No. I like 100% already checked these. Ozzy, I keep forgetting. A lion! There we go. Boom. Take it. Okay. So he's gonna drop off... He's gonna drop off more stuff, and I gotta get rid of as much of this junk as I can. Please tell me he has more room. Dude. This square is not nearly enough space. What upgrade do I have to buy to get more space on your boat, old man?
They say he's come today.
I bet it is. I just do that. That. Yeah. Nope. Nope. Dude, stop. No. Oh, why wouldn't you're so close? Stop. Okay, well. And let's just do these, because that's convenient. The little mail slips. Got more of them here. Next up, Port Windy. Yeah, let me give you as much crap as I can get rid of. Oh, wait a minute. Heavy. Heavy. Put it in the corner. Yeah, I could fit like one large box. Dude. Get a larger boat.
They say he's come today. Did you know that? Did you know they say he's come?
I guess that's it. Bell. Cast off the bowlines. The tide is high or something. Invalid parcel sent. Whoops. Okay. That's, cute little simple thing. I kind of get the idea. Don't know that I loved it. Hey guys, so future Ian here. I kind of wanted to redo some of my closing thoughts. Just originally, I got a little bit kind of rambly, and I hadn't really had time to boil down what I thought into anything concise, so I was just kind of talking for a really long time and ultimately not saying much. So I just want to kind of redo that. Ultimately, Cat Mail was fun. A basic premise. Obviously, there's room to expand with the different destinations and then adding some modifiers like the weight and fragile, etc. I don't know that it's something I would necessarily want to play more of. So anyway, really quick, I want to just kind of go over a couple of sort of bullet-pointed thoughts of what I experienced in the demo. First off, the thing I want to address is it should have been more organized, and that's on me, obviously. Like, I should have taken the time
to organize everything so that when a customer shows up and says, hey, I need something for, zoomies, I can, I know where to look instead of just traipsing around the building and checking every single box still lying on the floor. I totally accept and acknowledge that, that's on me. I was making the experience a little worse for myself. That being said, I really don't think this was a good way to do your demo. I don't think it would necessarily be a good way to start the game, but I think it's a really bad way to start the demo, because and what I'm referring to is how there's that like pile of mail that just floods the room, and so it's like, oh great, now there's like 30 pieces of mail that I just have to deal with. That sucks. That's annoying. I would much rather experience the game slowly growing its volume as I get through the introductory days and I'm kind of figuring out what it is, and have the volume that I'm dealing with gradually become larger until it gets to the point where I have that many units spread throughout the shop, as opposed to, hey, we're flooding your warehouse or your stock room or whatever day one with a ton of stuff, and you didn't receive it, so you don't know where it's going or where it's from, and none of it's been stamped properly, etc., etc. So I think that creates a really annoying start to the game. And in the demo, the problem is actually made worse, because if you think about it, like, personally, I am actually the kind of person that's going to take time out of the game to organize everything. If I was just playing that game, like if I bought that game and I was actually playing it from the start, not for a YouTube video or anything, but just for my own fun, I would have organized that entire building before talking to customer one. Obviously, this is just a demo, so that didn't feel worth doing, because what you're doing there is effectively like a sacrifice. You're sacrificing time and effort now to set yourself up for success in the future, but this is only a demo, so there's not going to be a future. There's nothing to be setting myself up for. So if the game really expected me to spend 20 minutes organizing all those boxes just so I could experience like a 15-minute demo, that's not cool. I think it kind of creates a not a great first impression. Not everybody's going to feel about it that way, but that's what I was feeling about it. So yeah, like I already said, but it's not the problem is not the quantity. The problem is that you thrust it upon me like that, and I didn't have any control over the situation. If I had, if it was like by day 10, my stockroom had that much stuff, it would be a completely different conversation, because I would have been organizing it one package at a time as it came in, so I would already know where everything is. It would already be organized the way I wanted it to be, and also the stamping. The thing I didn't realize at first, and it became very apparent towards the end, is that it actually matters a lot where the stamps go on, like, which face of the package. And it matters differently for different types of boxes. For some, you need the name and all that information, like the destination sticker and all that, or if it's heavy or just any of the sticker information. Some of those boxes, you want that information to be on the top, because you're going to be looking at that package from the top. Some of them you need it to be on a side, because you're going to stick it in a bin where you can only see it from the side, and maybe you're going to stack multiple of them on top of each other. So, again, if I was organizing my own inventory, I would be stamping them the way that would make sense to me. But because you flooded me with a bunch of inventory that was already stamped in totally random ways, it created that much more burden on the organization, because you would give me boxes that should have been stamped on the side because that's the only place you can see because you're going to put something on top of it, and yet the name was stamped on the top, or the destination was on top, things like that. And I don't mean to exaggerate. Like, when I say burden, I don't mean that, like, this is a big, crazy, oh, you're ruining the game. It's just, it's kind of death by a thousand cuts. These little things, these little kind of annoyances can really build up, and you might not think it's much, but when you're dealing with a bunch of little annoyances, it really builds up to make, like, an unsatisfying first impression, which is ultimately what I experienced here. So keep going with a couple of these bullet points. The boat is ridiculously small. What is going on with that? I guess the idea is they want you to have to struggle through having, a larger inventory kind of in the stock room. I guess I understand that from a gameplay perspective. It's just super annoying and ridiculous that, there's no reason for the space on the boat to be closed off. I assume you'll unlock it with upgrades, or maybe as you get more locations, the captain will give you more room or something, but it's just kind of absurd that, like, the amount of, again, coming back to this idea of you inundated me with a bunch of packages to deal with. I could have loaded that boat up like 3 times at least with what you had already given me, not including what more customers are bringing in every day. That just feels annoying, and also doesn't make any sense because, like, people don't want to wait forever for their mail. Even a small town post office still tries to prioritize and get things out properly, and that is in no way replicated in the game. There's no sort of incentive or structure to keep the mail flowing. If there's a big annoying package that has to go to Windy Island, and I never put it on the boat because I'd rather put... I mean, you get points for quantity of packages, not, like, quality. So... Or maybe, I guess I'd have to double check, but it seemed to go off of, like, the number of packages. So if there's one ginormous package, I'm just going to leave it sitting there forever and just keep shipping all the small stuff around it. That makes no sense. That's not something I should be allowed or even incentivized to do. So that feels weird. This is actually a really big one. A really big complaint I had with the game was the shelving is really unsatisfying and annoying to deal with. Most of it... So there's a grid system that you can see. When you pick up a package and you're trying to put it down, it highlights the shape of the package on the surface you're putting it on, just so you can see, where it's going to go. And there's clearly a grid pattern that it's snapping to. And the annoyance is there's such a variety of packages that there's not clear, like, efficient ways to use the shelving. And it seems like there's actually a ton of shelving, but it very quickly proves to be not as much as you would think, because you have to use the big, flat, wide-open shelves for the enormous packages, which take up a lot of space immediately. So you go into that back room, and it feels like, oh, there's so many shelves, but realistically, there's actually not that much room. And then also, because of that grid pattern, it's just kind of annoying that, like, maybe you've got a section that is, 4 by 4 wide, but you can put a 3 by 3 in there, and then you've got extra space on the side, and then you have another package that you're like, oh, can I slot that one in there? And sometimes it would say yes, and sometimes it would say no. Like on the boat, inventory grid, I was struggling with that for a little bit. I don't know if you noticed in the gameplay footage, where I was trying to get some boxes to line up and it just wasn't allowing me to do so for seemingly no reason. I wasn't going too far. Like, I already had packages in that row, I just didn't have them in that half of the row, and it just refused to let me put any more in there. So, I don't know, just kind of fiddly. I would have much preferred, um, if you had things that were a little more bespoke. You know, I'm not saying that every package needs to have its precise exact slot that it fits into, but I think it would have made a little more sense if, or it would have been nice if certain packages just, if it was more intuitive. A good example is the packages that were very flat but kind of long and wide. They were like medium sized. They looked like they were wrapped in paper and then like twine. Um, there's no good storage solution for those anywhere in the building, because if you put them on a shelf, hey, you can stack a bunch of them on top of each other, and that's great. It's very space efficient, but you can never see the names because the names are always on top, which means they're going to get covered by the ones that are on top of it. And because your character is so short, you're always going to be looking at them from the side, so you can't just at a glance see which one you need. Um, that problem would be less annoying if, for example, hovering the mouse over it brought up a tooltip showing you the name and destination or something like that, so that you didn't need to like physically see it on the box. But that's not what the game's going for. Another way you could solve that problem is when you're holding a stack of packages, maybe you could like mouse wheel or something to kind of go through them, so that you know, you're always looking at the one on top, but you can kind of shuffle through which one is on top. A great example there would be the Librarian game that recently came out on Steam, where you have to like organize the whole library. You can pick up a whole stack of books and you could just sift through the ones you have. You don't need to put them down and then take the stack apart. You can just sift through the stack that you're actually holding. That would be another convenient way to handle those kinds of packages. The reason I'm suggesting these kinds of fixes is because where on earth are you supposed to put that package? If you put it on the big shelves, you're wasting space that could be used by actually big packages, and you're preventing yourself from seeing the names. If you put them on the small shelves, they take up so much space that, you know, for example, on those angled shelves where you saw me line up some of the envelopes, I could put 4 envelopes side by side that are all labels up, and that is the perfect way to display them. And that's actually a really good example of what I like, where it makes sense and it's immediately efficient. I could also put these wide, you know, paper packages there, but each one takes up an entire rack by itself and just lays flat. But I can't stack anything else on top of it. It just, and then a bunch of the medium racking, you just literally were unable to put that package in because it just wouldn't let you. You know, my complaints seem kind of dumb when you're just thinking about the packages that are like a 2x2 square, or the really long ones, or the really small ones. But there were a couple of fiddly package sizes that were like, where the hell do I put these efficiently? And that one was definitely the worst. So the racking overall was just kind of an issue for me. The one thing I would say, the one I made a couple suggestions before about like specific mechanics, but with packages, but I think something that would really, really, really help this game is if you could customize your post office. And by that I mean put the racking that you want where you want it. You know, instead of you've already got a bunch of racking in there, you should be able to move that around and put it where you want. And sure, you could still snap it to a grid or whatever, but give the player that freedom to organize the space how they want so that they can put the packages where they need. I think that would go a massive way towards making the whole experience better. for example, again, there were, as I mentioned, there were those ones that had the kind of angled shelves, and I was able to put the envelopes on there, and that was a really clean and efficient way of storing those. I would give my left foot to have maybe 3 or 4 of those racks just in one line on a given wall, and that is just where all my envelopes would go. That would be envelope world. Um, and then some of those larger shelves that were, you know, inconvenient for medium-sized boxes, but were really good for large-sized boxes. Hey, that's great, but put those off to the side and use those exclusively for the big packages, and then get some more medium-sized shelving in the middle, or just something. Having more control, I think, would be worth just so much. Like I feel like it would make or break the game. You know, I've already said I kind of wasn't feeling the game, I wasn't in love with it, but if I had that level of freedom over my post office, I think I could actually get really into it because I could do it exactly the way I want to. You know, so yeah, my first thing was like, hey, I didn't do the organization, that's my bad. I am such an organization kind of person when it comes to these kind of games that if you gave me more ability to do that, I would love your game more. My complaints are that I actually don't have enough. I don't feel like I have enough kind of freedom in doing that, so it disincentivizes me from doing that. Um, and then I get real quick, almost done here, just kind of a nitpicky thing. Um, and I did mention this in the game. I'd really like the ability to ask the customers for more information. You know, sometimes they were really vague. Like, sometimes it would be super specific and it would be great. Like, I need a large package with yellow string. Okay, perfect. There's going to be hardly anything in the building that looks like that. But then other times they would just say, it's a small package, and it's from my mom, whose name is, Zoomies. And it's like, okay, well, not only is that like the least descriptive thing ever, but I've got, what did I have, like 4 different packages at the same time that all ended with, last name Z, and they were all small packages. And I think I even gave the cat one of them, and he's like, are you sure? And I took it back, and then I just grabbed another one and gave it to him, and he was like, yep. So, so when you get an unclear answer or description, being able to just ping them again and have them say, I think it was brown, or, I think it was rectangular. Like, if they could just give you one extra thing, that would be really nice. So yeah, that was just a few things I wanted to go over. Kind of the TLDR, which isn't supposed to go at the end, but oh well. This game really reminds me of another indie game I played called Wilmot's Warehouse. That one is visually very different, but the core idea is still the same of you have product coming in and then you need to kind of figure out how you're going to store it, and you need to build this kind of organization in your own head so that you know where things are. The big difference between that game and this game is that that one essentially gave you total control over just where you wanted to put stuff. I mean, it was 2D, so it worked differently. That one gave you, like, total control. This game really doesn't, because of the shelving being predetermined. You're playing by their rules instead of by your own. So even though I had some other complaints, I think if that one thing was changed, if you were able to place and move around your own shelving, that would revolutionize this game. Because ultimately, and this is a whole other conversation that I don't really need to get into right now, but this is not a post office game. This is a shipping and receiving game. This is a, like, warehouse game that happens to have customers show up instead of vendors. There's no money changing hands. You're not, like, doing business. You just have packages regularly coming in and packages regularly going out, and you have a float of inventory that you need to manage in the meantime. That's not how post offices work, largely. I mean, yeah, they have some stuff that stays in the building, but that's not because they're just sitting on it or whatever. It's because the customer hasn't shown up yet or what have you. Generally, a post office is going to keep things moving, and a warehouse is designed to manage the stuff that's going to stay there. This kind of game is built around, maybe the full game could change, but what I've experienced from the demo, this game is going to be about managing all of the packages that are going to stay here. So, you know, that's not a statement that says this game is objectively bad or anything. It's just, it's not a post office. And I'm a little bit weirdly qualified, I guess, to talk about that because I've both worked at a post office and at a warehouse. I currently work at a warehouse, and this game is much closer to that kind of work. So, anyway, those were some of my thoughts. I went over a couple of those bullet points. It was still kind of rambly, but, you know, that's me. Get used to it. Hopefully some of that was at least useful, or, you know, you could tell where I was coming from and kind of why I felt that way. But we're done here. This is going to be the end of the video. I played several Steam NextFest demos. I really enjoyed them. I enjoyed the experiences of doing them, not necessarily the games. I did play one more that is going to be its own video because I played it for a little bit longer. So that one will go up on its own probably next week or maybe sometime later. Who knows? Look forward to that one. But until I see you guys again, take care and click the buttons and do the thing. Like and subscribe and blah, 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 blah.